in this video, I have a saying about giving a rat's ass that's kind of funny. That how can you give a rat's ass? The ass of the rat isn't yours to give, so let the rat keep his ass. Or you can pick up a rat in tandem to somebody else's ass first, and yes, you're giving a rat's ass. And if the other person wants to accept the rat ass first, to give a rat's ass, you're sort of offering up the rat's ass, and it's up to the other person if he wants to accept. So I'll have another saying too, that in some certain things, that if a rat's ass should really be offered or even given about a particular subject. So that's what I say about tolerance to a certain thing. You can say sometimes you give a shit. There's some and I also have a thing where I say there's certain aspects of giving a shit or giving a fuck. It's not that I don't give a shit or give a fuck. It's there's some aspects of giving a shit or giving a fuck that I don't give a shit or a fuck about. And at any given time, when and where should a rat's ass be given, or a fuck be given, or a shit be given, or even offered? You know what I mean? Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video, and another topic I wanted to get around to talking about that I can't even do a video right without busting out laughing. I have to retake it because I think the idea is so fucking hilarious. The people that say gender is a social construct. And the reason why they are saying that, I get it. And my attitude is, you do what you want to do. I'm too busy living my own life, my own way, to give a flying rat's ass. Too busy living my life my way, and too busy doing my own thing to even give a fraction of a shit, other than take a time and make a video to make fun of it, okay? But yeah, if you want to say it's gender is your biological gender is a social construct, then but you do what you want to do. But the people that say it, the reason why I call it so hilarious, because it's going beyond do what you want to do. It's going beyond, okay, let me be what I want to be, leave me alone. They want to force the value on everybody else. Oh, and they want to say, oh, don't you be living your own life and doing your own thing. You got to take some time out of your personal life to coddle us. And you got to be on board with the public schools teaching your kids to be whatever bullshit that they're being purveyors of. And when that shit happens, guess what? It reverses itself in the eyes of most of us. And it makes, speaking for myself, and along with some other people that agree with me, when that happens, then guess what? Their shit becomes a social construct. It becomes a social construct when it becomes hip and a mob mentality where they're forcing it on everybody else. They're not satisfied with it. Okay, let us be what we want to be. Leave us alone. They want to go and the common family that's minding their own business. They want to say, that's maybe having a baby. They want to say, oh, you're not allowed to go along with the biological gender it was born. They want to do all this other bullshit that you see YouTubers who's talking about, that they want to put them on all kind of crazy shit like hormone blockers or whatever the fuck they are, and they want to tell you what to do with your kids, and try to say they want to reverse they want to do a totally inverted ass backwards version of child abuse, which they want to call, oh, you going along with your kid's biological gender from what was a baby. Oh, that's child abuse. You're being tyrannical. If the baby is a boy, you should be able to put a dress on it, or whatever the hell, or what, and all the crazy mentally ill bullshit that they're pulling there.
Yeah, they want to tell you what to do, and the minute they start uh, rallying or lobbying in government, get involved in government, getting some voice in government, and want to start telling the rest of us what to do, then guess what? Their shit becomes a social construct. So that's when we get to say their shit is a social construct. Therefore, we don't have to give a fuck about it. How about that? Oh, that's being some kind of phobic, transphobic, or homophobic, right? You say their shit's a social construct, and if we say fuck you, we're not dealing with this. If we want to say, for example, fuck you, you do what you want to do, but fuck you, it's not our problem. We're not taking any time out of our personal life to read your silly, mentally deranged fairy tale books, or have our kids go to some freaking indoctrination classes when they're supposed to be reading and writing and arithmetic, or also try to make us grown people that are out of school read their books and go to classes for acceptance of their shit, and maybe also demand that we go down a notch, the toxic masculinity thing. Quit doing shit to be strong, quit lifting weights, quit doing bare knuckle push ups, quit being a tough guy, and you gotta maybe wear some makeup and wear some bright colors, or maybe wear a skirt or something. Don't be being no tough guy walking around, even though you're not going to commit aggravated assault, but don't be acting like no tough guy going around uh, doing shit to get strong, lifting weights, develop any muscle development. Don't be doing any knuckle push-ups and shit like that. So you can walk around with your head high and with a cocky look on your face. They said, ignore us and defy us. Oh, we don't want none of that shit. Yeah, we want to be able to have you thrown in some mental hospital and or whatever the hell, and get re-educated, or be yeah, they're just a total reverse version of the what I say that the it's a total inverted opposite extreme of back in the days where you had the back when you had the what you call it, the old school Catholics and old school Baptists, that if you uh, behaved even in and disagreed with even the most trivial shit, that you can be put in a mental hospital or locked in a cage or a jail until your attitude changed. You know how the conservatives way back in the old ways, when they finally got out of burning witches or jailing people for all kind of shit, but still, even in the early as late as the early 1980s, they were putting people in mental hospitals, and locking people in cages for being this tough guy. Now, that shit, those people were a dinosaur. Now a lot of us dealt with that, and now you got people like this now that they want their ways to be the law of the land, and if you don't want to cross dress and you want to walk around like a tough guy, like I said, doing anything to get strong, so you can walk around with a cocky look on your face and ignore their asses, then they want to get some kind of enforcing class after you, maybe force you into some kind of prison/indoctrination shit. First get government to shut off your money. Yeah, you don't got no money, then you can't buy no I don't know, like food, like whether it's supplements or buy any meat and food, so you can have any protein to go get strong and do anything. Yeah, we shut off your money, and then you can't even get even a drink of water. Then if we don't do that, then we'll throw you in a cage somewhere. That'll come next, before or after they make you destitute and homeless to punish you. That's the extent of it. No different than the racial fanatics, extremists there that you can go on all day about. But anyway, to end this, to keep from going on about other shit that's subject matter for separate videos, I'm going to say, the whole idea of this video is to make fun of the people that say gender is a social construct. And if that's what they want to believe, go ahead and do it. But then the minute they go and try to force it down our throats and pull their revenge politics and try to tell us, stick our fingers in our face and tell us what we better do. And we better, oh, none of that living your own life and doing your own thing shit. You don't coddle us, make a bunch of rules and get the government to try to make more laws. When you start doing that, then guess what? Their shit becomes a social construct. But, yeah, and again, when we point that out, it's like, oh, how dare you, you homophobe. You think you're a tough guy or something. We need to get some enforcing class to actually push you in the line and teach you a lesson. Yeah, yes, we do. It's like,